morning. Trading 1038 here, up a little bit here pre-market. We are up about from Friday's close, about 5 or 6, and not much news over the weekend. The rigged election for Hamzi in Afghan continued to work. He has been re-elected by the help of our CIA. The ES Mini again trading 1038.25. Here is a 30-minute chart. Just wanted to show that we actually closed Friday where we closed at the end of September as we came into October. So we finished off October with a lot of drama, but no movement. So we came in early October, sold off down here to 1012 on that first Friday, September 2nd, and then from there we put in, October 2nd, and then we continued to rally straight up to 1098 in the middle part of the month. As you can see right here, that we hit that high there on about the 18th, and then we couldn't get any higher than that. We couldn't get over 1100 in the October time frame. We were saying the last 2 weeks of October that this would be the time for a sell-off. Good short up there with a stop above 1100. It was very easy. The backstop was there, and it has now come in twice, made a new low on the close Friday. However, until I'm not saying the bears are in control here until we break 1,000 really. So if you caught the top end of this sell up in this area, look to start taking some profits if you're swing trading. It is 1038. I'm not suggesting at all to get long, but that being said, we're getting close to the exhaustion point. Now if we break 1012, we're going to have a whole nother leg lower. Now that being said, VIX is up big. Talked about it, but the VIX right now is trading 30.89. It stopped, hit a high of 31.58 on Friday, so nice little move there. The same thing just a week or two ago we were suggesting buying that VIX close to 20. It got down to 20.10. So if you picked it up anywhere from 22 to 20, you've had a huge home run on those calls. Take them in and take those profits, because it's gone parabolic now, and that's probably the end of the move for now. So good to see the VIX back above 30, but I don't know how long it's going to stay here. All depends on how ugly the market gets. BKX, banking index, not looking pretty at all. Matter of fact, it did make new lows again on the end of last week. So banks, oil, all assets fell off last week. Here is the banking index again on a 30-day chart. It did make new lows. Does look to be leading us, as you can see here. The other real ugly chart here is the VIX. Again, the VIX is showing bottoms in as we made a new high here for the last 30 days. So those are 30-day charts on the VIX and the BKX, but they're not looking too nice right now. 10-year trading 118.15, and the euro is up a little bit this morning with everything else as it's gapping up. Again, we talked about Apple, probably put its high in that day of the few days after their earnings, and the same thing with Amazon. If you followed us with our calls there to sell calls, you've done extremely well. Apple's come off 20% now, 208 down to 188. I would take your money. If you were selling the 210, 215 calls, those are just Fat City. They've evaporated the November calls. Amazon, same thing. So again, what I'm watching here is the evaporation of the lack of momentum here after supposedly great earnings. Both these names have come off 20%. Not what you want to see, but these things had run so hard into the earnings that this is the perfect setup to sell the news. So that's it. We're definitely in a changing piece of the market here. The trend is probably changing. Still on the big picture, the S&P is still up in the big trend, but we're getting closer. And if you were to look at a year-to-date chart on the SPX, you can see here it's battling the 40-period average here. If we take out this 1,000 level, really 1,012, I would say again the top could be in for the year if we close under this. But we have not taken out these lows that we saw here. So watch this 1,000, 1,012 area. It's going to be real crucial. Even this area, you want to really get under a couple lows here. if we get under this area, that 980 to 1,000 area, it could be all over for the market. But I still think we're going to see that 1,200 early part of 2010, but willing to go whichever way it goes. Right now the trend is still up. The end of last week's action should be concerning a little bit, but not full on bear, just a trader right now. And the trade for the last couple weeks short has been nice to the tune of 6-7%, and as a swing trade it's been fantastic. But it may be time to look to the long side again if they can hold that $1,000 level here early November. We do have Thanksgiving, we have the holidays, so the holiday trade could start to happen. Who knows, maybe we'll get that retail going again. I wanted to look at that chart real quick. RTH, the retail trade is still hanging in there again, the same type of thing. All these charts look the same, so we're talking the same thing in all these charts. If this were to break below, say 87, lights would be out on this one for me, trading 89.80 right now. So trends are still firmly to the upside. Don't fight it, but be aware that this market is changing character a little bit here, and we'll be back. So that's it. As far as StockTwits goes, I will not be doing their TV shows anymore, but you can look for me here. I'll be continuing doing the same process here on our website, most likely same time, Tuesdays, 8:30 or 9 a.m. Pacific. We'll continue doing that. The Matt Davio E-mini mashup. Peace. Have a great day.